Hi everyone, welcome back to Design Craft channel. Today we're crocheting a super cute crocodile or alligator, you decide. In my previous tutorial, I showed you the standing pose, and this time we'll be making the lying one. Perfect for a different look in your Amigurumi collection. Here are the tools I used for this project. 4-ply cotton yarn, 3mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, a needle, stuffing tool, and a pair of 5mm eye beads. Let's start with the head part. Pick your preferred yarn color, then begin by making 7 chains. For round 1, make 1 chain, then insert your hook into the back bump of the foundation chain and make an increase. You can place a stitch marker in the very first stitch of each round to help keep track. After that, do 5 single crochet. In the very last chain, work 4 single crochet all in the same stitch. Now you'll turn to the opposite side of the chain. From here, insert your hook under both loops and continue crocheting on the other side. Make 5 single crochet, and in the last stitch, make 1 increase, the same spot where we started with the first increase. Slip stitch to the first stitch to close the round. You should have a total of 18 stitches. For round 2, make 1 chain to begin, then make 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way around. slip stitch to close the round. And just a reminder, you'll always slip stitch to end a round and chain one to begin the next round. For round 3, we'll start shaping the crocodile's nose. Begin with a chain, then make 1 single crochet. At this point, I like to place a stitch marker to indicate where the nose will be. If your stitches tend to slant, don't worry. You can adjust the marker position to suit your work. Next, make 3 half double crochet, followed by 5 single crochet, then again 3 half double crochet, and continue with 10 single crochet to finish the round. Here's a little tip. I recommend using the X stitch, also known as the yarn under technique. This helps keep your stitches nice and straight instead of leaning to the right. Slip stitch to the first stitch to close. That gives you a total of 18 stitches. For rounds 4 through 7, it's nice and simple. Just make 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way around. Don't crochet into the extra chain that used to secure a buff stitch. It does not count toward the stitch total. Simply skip it and continue working into the next stitch as normal. Remember to slip stitch to close each round and chain 1 to begin the next. This will keep the shape even and tidy. Now for round 8, start with a chain. Make 1 single crochet, then an increase, and then another single crochet. That's your sequence. Repeat this same sequence a total of 6 times all the way around. By the end of the round, you should have 24 stitches, then slip stitch to the first stitch to close the round. For round 9, make one single crochet in each stitch all the way around. By the end, you'll still have a total of 24 stitches. Now for round 10, we'll be crocheting the eyes. I've placed a stitch marker to show where I'll make the puff stitch, but you can adjust it a little if your stitches are slanting. Start with 2 single crochet, then make a 5 half double crochet puff stitch for the first eye. After that, continue with 5 single crochet, then make another 5 half double crochet puff stitch for the second eye. Finish the round with 10 single crochet, and slip stitch to the first stitch to close. You should still have a total of 24 stitches. For round 11 to 12, make one single crochet in each stitch all the way around. Don't crochet into the extra chain that used to secure a puff stitch. It does not count toward the stitch total. Simply skip it and continue working into the next stitch as normal. Simply skip the extra chain that used to secure a puff stitch. By the end, you'll still have a total of 24 stitches. Next, take your eye beads and place them right in front of each puff stitch. Once you're happy with the position, secure them by melting the end part slightly with a lighter so they stay firmly in place. Now for round 13, we're going to start shaping the head. Begin with 2 single crochet, then make 1 invisible decrease. To do the invisible decrease, insert your hook into the front loop of the next 2 stitches, yarn under, pull through both loops, yarn under again, and pull through to finish the stitch. That's your sequence. 2 single crochet and 1 invisible decrease. Repeat this sequence a total of 6 times all the way around. By the end of the round, you should have 18 stitches. For round 14, we'll keep decreasing. Start with one invisible decrease, then make one single crochet. That's your sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times all the way around. By the end of the round, you'll have a total of 12 stitches. Now the head is complete. Go ahead and fill it with polyester stuffing, making sure it's nice and firm but not overstuffed. Once that's done, let's continue on and start crocheting the body. For round 15, we'll begin shaping the body. Start by working 7 increases with the dark green yarn. After that, switch to the light green yarn for the tummy part. I've placed a marker here to show where the tummy section starts, but you can adjust if your stitches are slanting. I highly recommend using the X stitch instead of the V stitch to keep it straight because it will affect the following rounds. Now make 4 increases with the light green. Then switch back to the dark green yarn and finish with 1 increase. This round creates the wider body shape with the lighter tummy color showing in bottom. Now for round 16, we'll be making the front legs. Start with 14 single crochet in dark green. Then work 5 half double crochet for the first leg. Switch to light green yarn for the tummy and make 6 single crochet. When we crochet the single crochet right after the puff stitch, you'll notice that the loops of that single crochet still remain in dark green. That's because the puff stitch still needs to use its own yarn to secure. So don't worry, that's normal. Just continue as usual. Switch back to the dark green yarn, then work another 5 half double crochet for the second leg. And finish the round with 2 single crochet. slip stitch to close. For rounds 17 to 23, the pattern will stay the same. Start with 15 single crochet in dark green. Remember to skip the extra chain that was made to secure the puff stitch. It doesn't count as a stitch. Then switch to the light green yarn for the tummy. Here, your first single crochet in this section will be placed on the dark green stitch right after the puff. Then continue with 6 single crochet in light green. Switch back to the dark green yarn. Make 3 single crochet. And again, don't forget to skip over the extra chain from the puff stitch. Repeat this same sequence for every round until you finish round 23. Here you can see why using the X stitch with yarn under is so important in this project. It helps keep the stitches straight without slanting, so the tummy section stays neatly centered at the bottom instead of shifting to the side. Now for round 24, start with 14 single crochet in dark green. Then make a 5 half double crochet puff stitch for the first leg. Switch to light green yarn and work 6 single crochet for the tummy. Switch back to the dark green yarn. Make another 5 half double crochet puff stitch for the second leg. And finish the round with 2 single crochet. Slip stitch to close. For round 25, we'll start decreasing to shape the body. Begin with 1 single crochet. then an invisible decrease, followed by one single crochet. Repeat this sequence 3 times. Next, make one single crochet and one invisible decrease. Now switch to the light green yarn for the tummy. Remember to skip the extra chain made to secure the puff stitch. Work 2 single crochet, then one invisible decrease, and then 2 more single crochet. Switch back to the dark green yarn, work 1 invisible decrease and finish with 1 single crochet. Slip stitch to close the round. When we crochet up to this point, you'll notice the shape is starting to form nicely, and it actually makes a funny little finger puppet if you try it on. A cute bonus moment before we continue shaping the body. From here on, just continue following the written pattern for the remaining rounds, and don't forget to fill in the polyester fiber as you go. Make sure to stuff it before the opening gets too small to work with. And if you like, you can add or reduce a few rounds to adjust the length of the tail, depending on how long or short you want your crocodile to be. Use your leftover yarn to weave around the last stitches and pull tight to close the hole securely. Next, let's crochet the scaly skin on top. Use pins to mark the starting and ending points so that the scales stay straight along the back. We'll begin from the tail. Make a knot, then chain 1. Insert your hook into the stitch and work a reverse single crochet. Keep repeating. Chain 1, reverse single crochet all the way along until you reach the head. This creates that nice scaly texture running down the back. Once you've finished the first row of scales, let's make another line of scaly skin to give it more texture. Start again from the tail, right beside the first row. Just repeat the same steps. Chain 1, reverse single crochet, and continue all the way up toward the head. This second row will make the crocodile look even more realistic and give it that nice bumpy back. Our cute little crocodile is complete. I hope you enjoyed making these as much as I did. Don't forget to stuff it nicely, add those scaly details on top, and you'll have your very own adorable crocodile friend. If you liked this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more crochet fun. You can also join as a channel member to get access to exclusive videos and early patterns. Thank you for crocheting along with me, and I'll see you in the next project.